Both these golf queens aren't just swinging golf clubs, but also breaking the internet with their style, skills, and sizzle. Golf might have a new glamour girl in town, but there's one huge difference between her and the world's sexiest woman. But before we jump in, what do you think is the most important quality in these gorgeous golfers? Is it the beauty of their swing, or is it the way they market themselves on social media? After all, those Instagram photos have us all scrolling like there's no tomorrow. So if you're as curious as we are about who's got the drive, who's acing the game of life, and who's got that X factor that keeps us scrolling through their Instagram feeds, grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's unravel the tale of Paige Spiranac versus Claire Hogle. First up, who has a better handicap? Every golf fan knows about Paige's epic golfing abilities. The former professional has also recently launched an online series to teach golf enthusiasts the very basics of the sport. And not to forget, she's even gotten into several controversies for her overly honest opinions about local pros on Twitter. But as it turns out, Paige isn't the only influencer who's up and alive in the field. In fact, 23-year-old Claire is quickly making a statement with her unique set of skills. Just like Paige, Claire also has her own YouTube channel where she shares tips and tricks related to golf. And of course, the fans seem to love watching her play in those sizzling miniskirts and tank tops. Before moving on to who's got more followers, we gotta tell you guys about the skills and handicap. At the moment, Paige stands at a scratch handicap, and according to a recent Instagram video, Claire actually has 3 handicaps. Paige quit golf a long time ago after struggling to keep up, but Claire still seems to be interested in making a name for herself in the professional world. Let's see how that goes for her. Next up, who's more popular? If we were to discuss their fan following, then it's pretty clear that Claire is still no match to where Paige is. After all, there's a reason Paige calls herself the OG Instagram golf girl, because she's the one who started this whole thing. After years and years of posting super hot photos of herself on the greens, Paige has over 3.8 million Insta followers. And for now, Claire only has a humble 868k Insta fans. But despite that low number, Claire's saucy golf clips have taken the internet by storm, and it's safe to say she'll make her way to Paige's level pretty soon.
You guys really liked my travel vlog from Vegas, and I thought that this would be a fun week to take you along with me.
Moving on, who earns more bank? There's a simple formula on Instagram. More followers mean more brand endorsements, which means more money. As of 2023, golf gorgeous Paige has a net worth of $3 million. Even though she left her professional golf career ages ago, she still earns more than many famous golfers simply through her stunning Insta feed. Since she's just starting out, Claire has a net worth of around $100,000. She's making money from multiple sources, including around $10,000 from her YouTube channel alone. But wait, here's the fun part. Claire is now partnering with several brands who have worked with Paige in the past. She recently became an ambassador for Blue Tees Golf, and she also promotes other brands on her Insta feed like Omada Golf and Swag Golf Co. And of course, she's earning tons of money from those endorsements.
I think we can get pretty close to the green here.
Now, is it crazy that these two golf beauties have so much in common? Turns out that both these golf hotshots fell in love with the sport at a very young age. Paige first started playing at the age of 12, then went on to join her college golf team at the University of Arizona and then San Diego State University. She proved her talent by winning the All-Mountain West Conference title for 2 years in a row, from 2012 to 2014. And get this, Paige's love for golf came from her dad, who was always very fond of the sport. Now, if you haven't already heard Claire talk about this, then you're in for a huge shocker. Apparently, she started golfing because of her parents. Her dad was an avid golf fan, and when she was in high school, her mum forced her to practice and play one season, and that's when she fell in love and never looked back. Sounds like the same story, right? And wait, did we mention that Claire also played golf in college at California State University, but had to quit after she had a major shoulder injury? Yep. That's when she turned to full-time content creation. That's basically the same way Paige retired from the sport back in 2016 as well, after suffering from several injuries and getting tired of all the fierce competition. But their origin stories aren't the only thing that these two golf girls have in common. Both of them know how to use their drop-dead gorgeous looks to their advantage. When it comes to having great business sense, Paige is on top of the game. That's the reason she was declared Maxim's hottest woman alive in 2022 and made it to the list again in 2023 as the sultry golf goddess. All this popularity comes from the sizzling hot photos she posts online where she's always showing off her incredible fashion sense. This woman really knows how to make golf look sexy. Over the years, Paige became known for her mini skirts and sports tees, all dolled up and ready to hit the field. There's also tons of photos of her in bikinis on the beach and sexy lingerie, which attracts the most fans. Even though Paige gets a lot of hate for sexualizing golf, she's never afraid of being herself, which is probably why she's so popular. Now, it's time for the big controversy. Many people claim that Claire is copying Paige to gain fans and become as popular as her. And even though they've got the same golf background stories, Claire does seem to be copying Paige's golf babe aesthetic all over her Insta feed. It's pretty smart to use the same marketing tactics as her biggest rival to beat her at her own game. Do you guys think Claire copies Paige? Tell us your verdict in the comments section. And get this, both these golf beauties are die-hard Tiger Woods fans. In a recent interview, Claire told the world how much she looks up to the golfing legend and mentioned how she'd love to exchange lives with him because he's been such a role model throughout her golfing career. Now, this is interesting because we already know how much Paige loves Tiger Woods, to the point that she keeps defending his actions several times on social media. Since Paige became incredibly successful, she got the chance to meet her hero back in 2018, after which she said that her life is now complete. Is Claire looking for the same opportunity? But no matter how much Claire tries to copy Paige or follow in her footsteps, there's still one huge difference between these two golf queens. Paige is 30 years old, and she's way past the time in her life where she could make a comeback to the world of pro golf. That's probably why she's launched her own private subscription website called Only Paige, where fans get access to the most exclusive content. But as for Claire, she's just 23 years old for now, and by the looks of it, she's pretty excited to make a name for herself in the world of pro golf. Do you think Claire can make it to the LPGA? Or will we find her in a replica OnlyFans site soon as well? Only time can tell. And that's a wrap for this video. Do you think Claire has what it takes to be the next golf queen? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, speaking of the hot golf girls, do you know which golf girl replies to all of her critics and online trolls? Check out our next video to find out. See you there.